You want stuff, food, a house, and a premium graphics card. But there's a problem. There isn't enough stuff. That is scarcity, the bedrock of economics. If resources were infinite, economics wouldn't exist. Because of scarcity, every choice has an opportunity cost. The value of the next best option you gave up.
Daddy,
Watching
chill.
this means giving up 5 minutes of scrolling. That's your cost. Hope it's worth the trade. To solve scarcity, we trade using comparative advantage. You specialize in what you suck at the least. Even if you are worse than everyone at everything, you still benefit from trade by being the least worst at one thing. Put trade and specialization together, and you get a market where buyers and sellers interact. Markets run on incentives. If pizza costs $100, you eat air. If it costs $1, you buy 7. This friction creates supply and demand. Demand is how much people want something. Supply is how much producers will make. Where they agree, you get the equilibrium price. If demand spikes, prices rise. If supply floods the market, prices crash. Price controls by the government usually just break the system entirely. Bartering a goat for Wi-Fi is annoying, so we invented money. Money is just economic lube, a medium of exchange, unit of account, and store of value. It requires collective trust. Without it, cash is useless paper. Then we invented banks, which take deposits and lend them out while charging interest. Through fractional reserve banking, banks keep only a fraction of cash and create money digitally via loans. If everyone demands cash at once, a bank run causes total collapse. We measure this entire machine using GDP, or gross domestic product, the total value of final goods produced within a country in a year. If GDP grows, the economy booms. If it shrinks for 2 consecutive quarters, it's a recession. If it shrinks terribly for years, it's a depression. During a recession, central banks use monetary policy to adjust interest rates. Low rates make borrowing cheap, heating up the economy. High rates cool it down. But if they print too much money, too much cash chases the same goods, causing inflation. Lose control, and you get hyperinflation. Zimbabwe printed $100 trillion bills that couldn't buy bread once trust evaporated. No country can make everything. Brazil grows coffee. Taiwan makes microchips. International trade lowers prices, but can crush local industries, leading to protectionist tariffs and quotas that hit consumers. Currencies trade on the forex market. Depreciating currency makes exports cheaper, but imports expensive. A broken supply chain, like a ship blocking the Suez Canal, freezes billions daily, causing a massive supply shock. Governments fund public goods via taxes on income, profits, and purchases. Spending more than taxing creates a budget deficit, covered by borrowing through bonds. Accumulating this creates national debt. If debt outpaces GDP, a government can default, stopping payments completely and causing financial ruin. Traditional economics assumes humans are perfectly rational. It's wrong. Enter behavioral economics. We are chaotic chaos merchants. We suffer from loss aversion, anchoring to fake original prices, the sunk cost fallacy, and hurting like panic buying toilet paper. We organize this chaos into systems. Capitalism relies on private ownership and profit, driving innovation but causing inequality. Socialism and communism lean on state ownership and central planning, aiming for equality, but historically destroying motivation and causing breadlines. Today, almost every nation runs a mixed economy, a cocktail of free markets and government intervention. The US has corporate subsidies. China has billionaires and stock exchanges. Every system tries to answer, what do we make? How do we make it? Who gets it? Nobody has answered perfectly. The takeaway? Scarcity is real. Choices have costs. Incentives rule behavior. Money runs on trust. Governments distort markets. And absolutely nobody knows how to run the economy perfectly. Smash the like button to incentivize more supply. See ya.